Mornings. I'm here. I've got 8 minutes to get inside, and I forgot to turn my headlights off, so I'm glad I took this moment to do this. All right, guys, I'm going inside. My biggest fear for today, I guess, is just this. What happened a few days ago. I don't know if you can, see, I'm not a really good candidate for IVs. They took about 8 chances on me the other day before they finally got me. And of course, I was fasting last night, and as I'm looking at my arms now, it looks just like it did the other day. Of course, yesterday they were big fat veins. I'm like, why aren't you guys ever here when I need you? So here's the answer to that. I have that. I have a tip for you today. Eggs. Albumin strengthens the walls of your blood vessels. Come on, that helps everything stay in. That helps keep the fluids in that need to stay in, that your body's sending to your kidneys to filter the water out. Believe it or not, that gets sucked into your veins sometimes when your vein walls get really weak. Your veins will actually absorb toxins in your body and bad stuff in your body, waste, if you will, and it'll recycle it. It's not good. So you want to keep strong blood vessels. And so I'm going to be going on an egg diet, just so you guys know. I love you all. I'm going inside to do my stuff. And I have a feeling I'm going to be coming here quite a bit. Look, you guys, that's not me being negative. That's just me being realistic. Let me just tell you. I got a minute here for mental health. So let me just tell you what I had today. An epiphany. My therapist will be glad that it's not all for nothing, because it's because of her that I had this epiphany. So when I was in her office, she was talking to me about what it looks like. She was asking how I felt about that's the typical, well, how do you feel about that? Well, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm doing the work. I put a pin in the emotions, and I'm just doing the work, but I'm afraid the emotions are going to hit in a few days, and that did start to kind of trickle in, but not in the way that I thought it would. I thought it'd just kind of crash or something, when the emotions finally did get to set in. But when I told her I didn't know how I felt, she said, well, what does that look like when you see someone that gets information like you got? I said, well, I imagine they'd be devastated. She said, well, what does that devastation look like? And I said, I don't know. I've never seen it before. That's not true. That's not true. This morning I remembered every time I'd ever seen it before in my life, and I know why I chose to block it out. Thank God I'm in therapy right now, you guys. And I got a minute for this, so I'm going to do it because this is an important part of it. I was in denial. I have seen this. The closest person to me that I saw go through this was my father-in-law, Richard Skeen. I was going through my first divorce with his son, so that didn't make it any easier. But I remember, and I'm a medical malpractice paralegal for background, so I've seen some cancer. I had those late night calls from clients. They all had my home phone number. Shout out, you guys. I hope you're still here. We would have these late night phone calls where they would cry to me and tell me what they were experiencing. Well, of course I knew what it looked like. I knew when they would have the back pain. It was a constant thing with all of the patients, and Richard had it, my father-in-law. I remember that being a big thing. He had a lot of back pain, and I do, and the fatigue and just the various little things that were a constant, just never got better, just consistently got worse. And I guess for me, I couldn't consider that. That was just too heavy, and all the other stuff I was considering. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I don't have time to think about it, so I know it is. But now I know I need to think about it, because I need to prepare myself for what I think I'm going to hear, and why I think I am going to be visiting this place often. So you guys, I'm not being negative. I'm not predicting. I'm not doing any of that. I'm coming to you real. This is really what's going through my head. And this is an epiphany I had, and I'm grateful for it, because honestly, I think it's going to help prepare me for what I'm going to have to go through. Regardless of what it is, I'm going to go through some crap. We know this. But I am in good spirits, so it's okay. It's good. I'm in therapy, you guys. I'm good. Mood stabilizers on board. Everything's good here. We just got some work to do because, life happened, and I love you. And I'm here, and I'll talk about it. And I think we spent far too long not talking about it. I love you guys. Have a good day.